Welcome to Pharmoon Drops. Previous competitive exam questions with answers and related points constitute Pharmoon Drops. Schedule D of Drug and Cosmetic Act states about the exemption criteria of drugs from provision of import. Schedule D of Drug and Cosmetic Act states the exemption criteria of drugs from the provision of import. Some drugs which come under Schedule D are substances not intended for medical use, substances which are both food and drug. For example, oats, condensed or powdered milk, but provided they should not be meant for parenteral route, which means non-parenteral preparations which are both food and drug are included in Schedule D. Some more examples are ginger, pepper, cinnamon, etc., which are both food and drug. Drugs and cosmetics which are imported to the manufacturing units situated in the special economic zone are exempted from import provisions which are also included in Schedule D. Drugs which come under Schedule D of DNC Act are substances which are not intended for medical use. Number 2. Substances which are used both as a drug and a food, like oats, condensed or powdered milk, chicken essence, ginger, pepper, cinnamon, etc. Drugs which are imported to the special economic zone are also exempted from import provisions under Schedule D. For importing drugs, the manufacturer has to obtain a registration certificate, which can be obtained by applying in form number 40. The manufacturer has to obtain a registration certificate from the licensing authority for importing drugs to India. The same can be obtained by applying in form number 40. By that application, you will get the registration certificate in form number 41. After applying, the registration certificate to import drugs to India is issued in form number 41. Gonorrhea, syphilis, chancroid, and hepatitis are sexually transmitted diseases. Gonorrhea, syphilis, chancroid, and hepatitis are sexually transmitted diseases. Gonorrhea is caused by Neisseria gonorrhea bacteria. Gonorrhea is caused by Neisseria gonorrhea bacteria. Syphilis is caused by Treponema pallidum bacteria. Syphilis is caused by Treponema pallidum bacteria. Chancroid is caused by Haemophilus ducreyi bacteria. Chancroid is caused by Haemophilus ducreyi bacteria. You can remember this with the Cro-Cray combination. In Chancroid, Cro pronunciation is the. In ducreyi, Cray pronunciation is the. So, from this Cro-Cray combination, you can remember this point. Dunovanosis is caused by Klebsiella granulomatis bacteria. Dunovanosis is caused by Klebsiella granulomatis bacteria. You can remember this with do not go to the club. Do not stands for do no vanosis. Go to the club. Club stands for Klebsiella granulomatis. Hepatitis is caused by hepatovirus A, B, C, D, and E. Hepatitis is caused by hepatovirus A, B, C, D, and E. The Drug and Magic Remedies Act was passed in 1954. In 1954, the Drug and Magic Remedies Act was passed and enforced. In the same year, that is 1954, C.V. Raman received the first Bharat Ratna Award for his magical finding known as Raman scattering. Drug and Magic Remedies Act came with an objective of controlling advertisements of drugs in certain cases. Drugs and Cosmetics Act came with an objective of controlling the advertisement of drugs in certain cases. Another objective is to prohibit the advertisement for certain remedies which claim to have some magic qualities. Another objective is to prohibit the advertisement for certain remedies which claim to possess certain magic qualities. The plasmid conferring drug resistance are called as R plasmids. The plasmids conferring drug resistance are called as R plasmid. R plasmids are otherwise known as R factors. R plasmids are otherwise known as R factors. The warning: if irritation persists or increases, discontinue use and consult physician, is mentioned on the labels of ophthalmic products. Ophthalmic products contains a label with a warning: if irritation persists or increases, discontinue use and consult physician. The site of protein synthesis in a cell is ribosomes. Ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis in a cell. In intraocular injections, preservatives are not used. In intraocular injections, preservatives are not used. Injections into cerebrospinal fluid and heart also do not contain a preservative. Injections into cerebrospinal fluids and heart should not contain a preservative. Preservatives are only used in multi-dose vials of injections. In multi-dose vials of injections, preservatives are necessary. The commonly used preservatives in multi-dose vial injections are benzyl alcohol, methyl paraben, and propyl paraben. The commonly used preservatives in injections are benzyl alcohol, methyl paraben, and propyl paraben. A very dangerous situation is a RH negative mother bearing her second RH positive child. A very dangerous situation is a RH negative mother bearing her second RH positive child. In such cases, hemolytic disease of the newborn happens. In such cases, hemolytic disease of the newborn happens. This disease is also known as alloimmune hemolytic disease of the newborn. It is also known as ALLO, alloimmune hemolytic disease of the newborn. It is popularly known as erythroblastosis fetalis. This condition is popularly known as erythroblastosis fetalis. If a mother who is Rh negative gives birth to a Rh positive child, during first pregnancy, it will not be a problem. After that, anti-Rh antibodies are formed in the mother's blood. These anti-Rh antibodies will destroy the red blood cells of the fetus during the second pregnancy. This happens when the second fetus is also Rh positive. This leads to hemolytic anemia. That condition is known as erythroblastosis fetalis. Sulfanilamide blocks folic acid synthesis. Sulfanilamide blocks folic acid synthesis. Sulfanilamide is a sulfonamide. Sulfanilamide is a sulfonamide. Sulfonamides are a group of antibiotics. Sulfonamides are a group of antibiotic. Sulfonamides are competitive antagonists and structural analogues of para-aminobenzoic acid, PABA. Sulfonamides are competitive antagonists of para-aminobenzoic acid. Similarly, sulfonamides are structural analogues of para-aminobenzoic acid. Sulfonamides competitively inhibit dihydropteroate synthase enzyme. Sulfonamides competitively inhibit dihydropteroate synthase enzyme. Dihydropteroate, PTEROATE. Dihydropteroate synthase enzyme is blocked by sulfonamide by competing with para-aminobenzoic acid, which is the substrate of that enzyme. This mechanism blocks the synthesis of folic acid. This mechanism blocks the synthesis of folic acid. Actually, folic acid is essential for the production of DNA in bacteria. Actually, Folic acid is needed for the production of DNA in bacteria. The production of DNA is thus blocked by sulfonamides. The production of DNA is thus blocked by sulfonamides. Thank you for listening to Pharmoon Drops.